Welcome to lesson 6 of your One Tao State training course. Now in this lesson today we're going to be doing a standing energy meditation with centering. So that's softly drawing up from the pelvic floor or Tai Gong, sensing and feeling the spine, but also visualizing it, seeing in that line of white energy. So let's begin. Close your eyes and start with some deep conscious breaths. We like to start training in our standing energy meditations when you begin with eyes closed, because it helps you to go deeper within. However, if you feel confident and you're more advanced with your training, then feel free to keep your eyes open. So first, settling down, taking deep conscious breaths. Make sure the shoulders, neck and chest are relaxed, the eye lines directly forward, and breathe deeply into the belly, in and out through your nose, softly and gently. And now softly draw up from Tai Gong. So activate the base, like you're softly drawing up, like you're looking up through a straw, or even you can imagine that you're sucking water from a straw from the crown and that's lifting up from the base. It's a gentle lifting, it's not tense or tight. Deep, calm breaths as you keep that awareness there. Now, that also helps you to feel that area, become more conscious of the area of the tailbone and the lower centers. Now, from that space, start to feel the whole line from the floor all the way up to the crown. Feel the whole space from above your head all the way down to the floor, feeling that line. Deep, calm breaths, resting your awareness on the sensing of your center, softly engaging Tai Gong. And now see a line of white light from the floor to the crown. See that whole line activated with a bright white energy. With each breath you take, see this line of light becoming brighter and brighter. See it and feel it. It's as though you're hanging from the crown, everything's nice and loose, and you're aware of this line of energy. Once again, take some deep, conscious and comfortable breaths, bringing your awareness back into your body, bringing your awareness back into the room you're in. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Jump over here for us. Thanks. Okay. So, as usual, we're going to share observations. Feel free to put any of your observations in the comments below. So, observations?
Well, I think I felt very balanced. I felt very centered and calm. I didn't feel I was I felt like I was being held up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like there was no need for me to use my muscles to hold myself up.
Mm-hmm. Centered, balanced, calm, and no need to use your muscles or strength.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
How about you, Melissa?
I just felt calm and centered, and I was able to visualise the white light and feel it, which felt really peaceful and just very grounding and centering.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You know, centering is actually a really great exercise because apart from empowering your stance for combat, it actually brings you into the moment in a way. Meaning, you know, oftentimes people will say, center yourself. What does that mean? You know, just get centered. What do you mean get centered? You know? And this actually gives you a practical tool to center yourself. Softly draw up, feel and see that line. And it really brings you into the moment because you're actually starting to occupy the space you're in. You know, and your body and your energy body, it can't be in the past or the future. It can only be here. And when you're in the present, you tend to not be drifting off into stress, anxiety or fear because right now that doesn't exist.
And now that you mention it, I didn't think about, I didn't have any other thoughts. I tend to always be thinking ahead or somewhere else, but I was completely
Yeah,
in
which
the
is
present. Yeah.
great. That's what we're looking to do because that's actually important for combat too. Because if you're thinking about your shopping list while you're defending yourself, huh? So yeah, there's that bonus too. Any other observations or questions?
I noticed a few thoughts coming up, but then I was able to bring myself back to that centre line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Super.
it's good. Yeah.
Great. Well, center yourself, folks. Any questions or comments, please put them below and we'll get back to them as soon as we can. And we look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.